Welcome to Timberkids Online, where things are a little sticky this month. You may be wondering, hey, what's up with all the sticky, gooey stuff? Well, each one of us will find ourselves in a sticky situation from time to time, and we have to determine to get unstuck. In fact, that is the name of our new series. It's called Unstuck. And our word for the month is determination. Determination is deciding it's worth it to finish what we started. Well, are you ready? I think I am. It's time for Timberkids Online.
Hey you guys, it's Miss Barb. It's time for our memory verse again. And I want to read, you know what? It's a May. It's a new month. So we have a new memory verse. And you have lots of weeks to learn this. So I'm going to read it to you right now. It says, "Let us not be tired of doing good. At the right time we will gather a crop if we don't give up." Galatians 6:9. Hey you guys, for more on this memory verse, join me for Bible time with Miss Barb, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Elayo. I joined team at the 8:30 service, and I am the STARS 1 teacher. I just want to let everyone know that I hope that they're well, and I'm very excited to see everyone again.
Everyone, it's Christina. I am a Joy Teamer for the 10 o'clock service, and I work with the K1. I just wanted to give a shout out to my kindergarten and first graders. I miss you all. I hope you're all doing amazing. As you can see here, I decked out for you guys, and I'm still in my pajamas. I hope you guys are still in your pajamas. I miss you all. I hope you're all doing amazing. And you better be back at service when church starts up again, because I'm going to be so lonely without you, okay? So we'll see you all later, and hope you're doing great, and bye!
Hey Timber Kiddos, it's your girl Liz from the 11:30 service. I just wanted to say that I miss you guys so much, and I cannot wait to come back to church. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. I hope that you are staying healthy. And I just wanted to give a shout out to my 5th grade girls at the 11:30 service.
Hi Timber Kids, I'm Jesse, K1 teacher at 11:30. Just wanted to give a shout out to all my kids. I miss you guys. I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy. Hey, I've got one more thing before I go. It's a video that I want you to watch. It's this week's Bible story lesson, and it's a good one. See you guys later. Bye.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the books of Matthew, Luke, and Acts.
When Jesus returned to life, roller coasters hadn't been invented yet. But as far as his friends were concerned, they might as well have been living on one wild coaster ride. Peter and Matthew might have gone over the whole story one more time as they walked the dusty roads from Galilee back towards Jerusalem.
Remember how it started? Jesus does all these miracles. Thousands of people gather to listen to him.
And we hear God's voice saying, "This is my son, and I love him."
But then he gets all those threats from the religious leaders.
And he ignores them all and raises Lazarus to life.
That lousy Judas betrays him.
The religious leaders arrest him.
And I run away like a fool.
And Jesus is killed.
But he comes back to life.
And now we get to hang out with him.
I think he's got big plans. Did you hear how he told me at the lake to take care of his followers?
And what he said to us all on the mountain in Galilee.
About making new disciples?
Yeah. So you must go and make disciples of all nations. Baptize them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Teach them to obey everything I have commanded you. And you can be sure that I am always with you to the very end. Big job.
How do you remember all this stuff?
I record it.
You should write a book sometime.
I'm still not so sure about the Holy Spirit part.
Same.
But Jesus is here with us now. We can do anything while he stays with us.
Forever!
Ahead, Peter and Matthew and the other disciples could see Jerusalem in the distance, the temple rising above the other buildings.
He said to meet him back in Jerusalem.
For the Feast of Pentecost, probably.
That would be the perfect time for him to do something big. If he wants followers in all nations, that must mean we take over Israel first, right?
I don't know about the take over part.
As Jesus' friends returned to Jerusalem, Jesus led them to a hill outside the city, near Bethany.
Nice view of the city from here.
I bet he's finally gonna give us all the big plan now.
He already did. Make disciples of all nations.
Yeah, but how? Is he gonna gather 50,000 people at Pentecost? Or maybe he'll take us all with him on an epic road trip?
He probably wouldn't have brought us all up here if he didn't have something big to say.
Sure enough, as they ate a meal on the side of the hill, Jesus told them,
"Do not leave Jerusalem. Wait for the gift my Father promised. In a few days, you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit."
There's the Holy Spirit thing again.
Peter couldn't take it anymore. He had to ask,
Lord, are you gonna give the kingdom back to Israel now?
Everyone stopped talking, then looked to Peter, then to Jesus, who shook his head.
You should not be concerned about times or dates. The Father has set them by his own authority. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, Then you will tell people about me in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria. And you will even tell other people about me from one end of the earth to the other."
The disciples exchanged glances.
Okay, you did say the all nations part already, but where will you be?
And please, can you explain how the Holy Spirit's going to help us?
As Jesus smiled at his friends, he lifted his hands and spoke a blessing over them.
He's not answering the question.
As Jesus was speaking, something incredible happened. Slowly, he began to rise into the air.
He's standing in the air. How is he standing in the air?
Jesus' friends stared, mouths open. Soon, a cloud hid him from view, but they continued to gape.
"Men of Galilee."
The disciples blinked and finally looked down to discover two tall men dressed in white standing right beside them.
"Why do you stand here looking at the sky? Jesus has been taken away from you into heaven, but he will come back in the same way you saw him go."
Come back? Come back when?
But the men in white were gone.
He did say don't be concerned about times or dates.
But he just gave us the biggest job ever. Tell everyone in the whole world about him? There's gotta be a plan.
The Holy Spirit. I think the Holy Spirit is the plan.
But we don't know what the Holy Spirit is.
Jesus said to wait in Jerusalem.
So, wait. That's the plan?
That's the plan for now.
Jesus gave his followers what seemed to be an impossible job: share the story of Jesus and his love for every nation across the entire world. But soon, he gave them everything they needed to not only start the job, but keep going.
Are you ready for the bottom line? Here it is. Keep going, even when things seem impossible. We have a God who makes the impossible possible. So keep going, even when things first seem impossible. Let me give you an example. Was it hard to tie your shoes the first time? Was it almost impossible to tie your shoes on the first time? That's right, you gotta practice. And it took a lot of work. I remember sitting on the step, looking at my fingers and these two shoelaces and thinking, this is never, ever, ever gonna happen. But you practice and you practice and you work at it. And you know what? You keep going, even when things seem impossible. I had the same thing when I learned to ride a bike without training wheels. Oh my gosh, I thought it would never happen. But God makes things that are impossible become possible. And you know what? We deal with that our whole lives. There are things you think, I'll never be able to make this happen. But with God, we keep going. And he makes the impossible possible. So try it this week. When you find yourself in homeschool or struggling with something outside or just getting frustrated, tell yourself, keep going. Because with God, even things that seem impossible become possible. You can do it. I believe in you.
Hey everyone, Pastor Donnie here. By the way, do you like my mask? I never thought red was my color, but I'm wearing the mask and the gloves because we're going to be safe. Next Sunday, we want to invite you moms to come to Timberline Church for our Mother's Day parade. If you come, we will, myself and the Timberkids staff, we will be here and we'll give you a flower. Happy Mother's Day. It'll be great, and we want you to come. Also, we want to encourage you, if you and your kids haven't already participated in our nursing home project. We want your kids to complete some color sheets, bring them to church next Sunday when you come to the Mother's Day parade, and you can drop those color sheets off here as well. It's going to be a great time, and we'll see you then.
So you guys, I want you to join me for Bible Time with Barb somewhere.